And that's all there is to it. Third hardest level in the game. And the next level is the second hardest level in the game. Yep, slippery climb. This level sucks. There's actually a level like this that's harder that they cut from the game because it was literally too hard. But this one's still in the game and it's still pretty hard. So, all the jumps are extremely difficult. And you want to watch out for these guys. They'll grab you and kill you, basically. And sometimes there's boxes hidden in those little, you know, ruts in the side of the wall. So always check those. Now the birds you want to jump on and hold the X button because you'll get a higher jump when you hit them. That's required. Now to get these boxes, you have to jump at the top and then move into the wall so that you can you know, get in there, because otherwise you're gonna fall. And you jump on the bird. Watch out for those spiky things. You see those spike things down there? Those will kill you. Again, I have no tips for this. I mean, it's just practice, you guys. There's no secret here. Now you gotta time this jump just right with these stairs because they go on and off. Oh, I almost fell there. It's very easy to fall to your death here, you guys. It really is. There's nothing in that alcove right there. Don't worry about it. Gotta time this just perfectly. Right now. There you go. Nothing in that alcove either. Gotta time this. I know. I make it look easier than it is. Don't make the mistake of thinking this is easy. It's not. There's nothing easy about this level. Nothing. Alright, now this jump is kind of tricky. Because these platforms are rotating and moving side to side. You see how they're doing that? It's so unfair. These ones are just rotating. They're not moving. These ones are moving. Alright, you hear that? That's the sound of death. So don't get ahead of yourself up here. Stop right here. There's a scientist throwing beakers around like an asshole. So be careful of that. He's subscribing some drugs to the floor for some reason. I don't know why. He just is. Did I say subscribing? I meant prescribing. Prescribing. I said subscribing, didn't I? Speaking of which, please subscribe to my channel. That's a nice little segue there, huh? Yeah, I don't like to do the Brio level in this because it just pisses me off when I have to do. Oh, don't jump here! I can't tell you how many times I've jumped into that spike without seeing it. There's no masks in this level, so it makes it all the more difficult. There's a mask there. Up until now, there hasn't been a single mask, which is ridiculous. Now, I think at some point I do something ridiculously stupid, and I almost pay for it. It's coming up here. You'll see. You'll see. This thing. That's it. You see what I just did? Somehow, the spike saved my life. Yes, if you have a mask, you hit a spike, it actually acts as a platform. It's pretty good. This is tough. You see what I just did there? It's tougher than it looked. So easy to mess stuff like that up. It really is. Now, there are 3 birds here. You just want to keep going. Because otherwise, you could undershoot that last jump there and fall into the abyss. Now, be careful here. Go! Alright. And that's another gem. A very difficult gem. Second most difficult level in the game. And it's the red gem. There you go. Alright, lights out. Now, this is an interesting level. Every mask that you get lights up the area. After a period of time, like 10 seconds, your light goes away. So you do have to go through this level relatively quickly. We cannot get all the boxes because we require the yellow gem in order to get the gem in this level. I think the gem you get in this level is the purple gem. So don't worry about the boxes, although do get all the masks because you need the light. And these platforms are all moving. So, and these green ones, they will fall after like a second. So do move across them relatively quickly. Watch out for the rats. You can jump or spin into them. It doesn't matter which. And don't be tricked into jumping into nothingness. Always wait till you can see the next platform. And now you've got axes, because why not? It's ridiculous. Another mask. And again, it's pretty much just timing everything perfectly. I almost got hit by that axe there. I don't know how I didn't. But I did. Oh, I got hit. Doesn't matter. I was at the end anyway. If you get hit, you lose your light instantly. But I was at the end, so it didn't matter. That's good. We didn't get the gem. But in this one, we can get the gem. Because it actually requires the blue gem. But we just got it a few levels ago. So we're good. We can get it. There's also a Cortex bonus level in this level. Which means that you can get another key. Which, if you get the key, unlocks the hardest level in the game. Which is a nice little level called Fumbling in the Dark. And it's like the last level we did, except much, much harder. I'm not looking forward to that one. And you shouldn't either. Is a tough level. This is... Actually, you know what? You remember the last level that was kind of like this one? I actually consider that one to be harder than this one. This one really isn't that hard. You just have to time everything. Like right there, you want to time it just perfectly. You got a little elevator here. Again, I don't know the technology that makes these elevators work. They just float. Magic, I guess. I don't know. Watch out for those spears. They'll get you. Fire will too if you're not careful. Alright, now there's a Cortex mask in there. Get it, get the TNT, and then make your way to the left. There's a spider. You want to use him as a springboard. If you wait too long, the spider will go back up, and you can accidentally jump into nothingness, which is something that I do quite often. Alright, what I'm doing right now is pure skill. There's no trick to what I just did right there. I have no words of wisdom to give you. You just have to practice it. I mean... Now, there's a box up there on top of those metal boxes. You see that box I just got? So you gotta get it. Otherwise, you won't get the gem at the end of this. Give these blue gems some respect. It is very easy to jump over them. Do not make the mistake of thinking that this is easy. It's not. The blue gems are incredibly easy to overshoot. I do it all. See how I almost overshot it there? I jumped right onto the edge. It's very easy to do. Be very careful. Take your time. Watch your shadow, because your shadow will like appear on the gem, and it will kind of show you where you're gonna land. It's important to look for that when you're about to hit the gem. Just make your way across this dark chasm. There's a box up there, because why not? There's also a life up here if you can use the box as like a staircase, like I'm about to do. There's a life. Or no, there... Oh, I must have died and already gotten the life, yeah. I must have edited it out at this point. Yeah. Almost got crushed there, to be honest. I don't know how I didn't. Alright, now be careful. This jump is tough. It is. Because sometimes you'll hit the box and it'll vault you over into the abyss. That's the problem. Another one of these elevators. Not really elevators, because it doesn't elevate you. It just takes you somewhere. I don't know what to call platforms. Moving platforms. Watch out for the snake. And sometimes you'll hit the snake into the boxes. It'll blow up the Cortex mask. So you want to be careful with that. I recommend jumping on the snake, which I didn't do, but you should do that. Alright, now here, there are hidden platforms to the left here. So once you get to this platform, keep going to the left. See? Now, there's no way to know that other than being told it. I mean, really, they don't give you a clue. So that's the third Cortex mask. Now, this level is tough. Take your time. It's so easy to miss one of these boxes. Now, you want to hit the TNT, and then you want to wait. Now, jump. You want to jump to that question mark box, and then just jump down. Now, here... it tricks you. It makes you think that you want to go over and jump on that box. Don't. Jump up into the air. If you jump right at the right time, the TNT won't hurt you. If you have a mask, that helps, because the mask will actually save your life. I did have a mask, which is why I did it that way. So that works. So now we've got the key, which means we've unlocked Fumbling in the Dark, which is the worst level ever created in a video game, in my opinion. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's nothing in Dark Souls harder than Fumbling in the Dark. So all you people complaining about Dark Souls, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're probably thinking, wait a minute. You complain about Dark Souls a lot. I do. But that's only for the entertainment value. And there you go. Another gem to add to our collection. It's a clear gem. It's not a colored gem. Alright, Castle Machinery. This is a pretty easy level. Now, there's a green gem up there. Remember we got the green gem for the Lost City? Well, if you go up there, there's like 20 lives up there. I didn't go up there because it's a waste of time. I already have like 80 lives. It doesn't matter at this point. I don't need them. You can only get a maximum of 99 lives in this game. Oop! Don't accidentally run into those guys like I just did. Let me be an example for you. Alright, now there are booby traps here. See, the elevator wants to kind of elevate you right into the hot pipes. You've got to watch out for that. Get the mask, of course. Masks are always a good thing to have. And again, I don't know if I said so, but you can get the gem in this level. You don't need a colored gem. You're good to go. So just get all the boxes. There's nothing that hard about this level. It's really not that big of a deal. In my opinion, it's not a particularly difficult level by any stretch of the imagination. Again, watch out for the booby traps and you should be okay. This is not as hard as you would think it is. It's not. It's pretty straightforward. You just walk onto the next platform or jump onto the next platform depending on the distance to the next platform. Whatever it may be. Watch out for the little Wheatley things. Watch out for the steam. Oh, I didn't watch out for the steam. I paid for it. And I did it again. Luckily, I had 2 masks, so I'm still okay. Again, masks, that's why you get masks. Because without them, you die instantly when you hit something. Nothing up there other than fruit, so you don't have to jump up there like I did. I thought there was a box up there. There isn't. And you just get these boxes, you get a lot of fruit. Yeah, I just spin into it and destroy them. There's no point, really, for me. Now, don't hit that springboard down there. Jump over it, because it'll spring you right up into the hot pipes and kill you. So, collect the Wumpa fruit. Not really. You don't have to. Spin into these guys. Don't take a chance on bouncing up into the hot pipe. Alright. Now, we're approaching a relatively difficult obstacle. Right down here. Alright, now to get all the boxes, you gotta do what I do. Alright, you want to hit the first 2 boxes and get that one down there. Now you want to go up, get the 3 higher boxes, and then go back. Get that box, go back up and do it. That's the only way you could do it without falling into the pit. Because if you try and get those center boxes without first clearing the higher boxes, you can't get back up, and so you'll fall. It's complicated, but that's basically how it works. And just go over these guys. You could spin into them. It's not that big of a deal. I highly recommend doing that because dodging them is much harder than killing them. Now here you just have to take your time. It's one of these things, these conveyor belt type obstacles. And this again, I hate this. I hate it so much. I really do. I'm sure most of you hate it as well. Now, this one you gotta jump on the guy and use him as a springboard, and you're good. Alright. So now we got the gem. Yay! And it's another clear gem. Only 12 gems to go, you guys. 12. Ah, Nitrus Brio. So this guy's like a biochemist or something, and he throws shit at you. You want to jump on those things. And for some reason, that takes away his health. I don't know why jumping on those blobs takes away his health. I really don't. I don't get it at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. But it does. Alright? And then he's going to throw the red bottles at you, and you've got to avoid them because they're going to explode on contact. Now he's going to do 3 of them. So you just jump on them. Again, you have 2 masks, so you can take some hits. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, now he's going to throw more purple ones at you, and they're going to blow up. And then what you're going to want... He's going to drink his shit. I don't know what would possess him to do something that stupid, but he does. And he turns into the Hulk. Basically. Now, see that piece of rubble that just fell from the ceiling? Jump on it, and then jump on him. That's how you hurt him now. And then you just do it 3 times. He's dead. There you go. Brio actually never comes back as a boss, but he does come back as a supporting character in the second game. Alright, this is the lab. I recommend you get 2 masks before you come to this level. The easiest way to do that is just go back to the first level in the game and get 2 masks and then exit out and come back to the lab. Because you're going to need masks here. This is a tough level to do without masks. Now these guys, you want to jump over them. Don't worry about it. Just jump over them. You want to time everything perfectly here. Because these things are all on a delayed timer. Now, you want to spin into these boxes? Don't do it on the next batch of boxes. Because there's TNT in there. They trick you. They make you think, oh yeah, I'll just spin into it. No. Avoid the TNT at all costs. Alright. Almost spun off the cliff there. That was pretty stupid. I don't know why I did that. Alright, now these guys, you want to time it so that you hit them when they're not electrified. Because if you hit them when they're electrified, they'll kill you. They make the most ridiculous sound when you kill them. Jump over the blob. Don't spin into the blob. Just jump over it. Now, you want to just rush this guy as fast as you can, because otherwise he's going to hit you with his potions. Or chemicals, beakers, whatever you want to call it. And you want to hit this, and you want to go over to the right here on this ledge, because otherwise you might fall into the pit on accident. I've done it a lot. And so that's the most surefire way to do it. Again, take your time here, because if you don't do it at the correct time, you're going to be in big trouble. Again, if you get hit, that's okay. That's why your masks are there. That's exactly why I told you to get 2 masks. Now here, there's a blob, and you've got these electrical things. Yeah, that's why I asked you to get 2 masks, because it's very difficult to get by that in one piece without taking a hit. Alright, now this is tough. Basically, you want to jump when the platform isn't there, basically. Like I just did. Because if you jump when it's there, you're gonna fall. Alright, now there's TNT here. You want to jump on it, land, and then jump. And then wait for it to blow up so that you ensure you get all the boxes and then go through. Alright, now we're going to get the yellow gem, which is the last colored gem in the game. So we now have all the colored gems. So now we're going to go back to the beginning of the game, and we're going to get those gems for those levels that we couldn't get them on. So this is Jungle Rollers, second level in the game. We can now get all the boxes because we have the blue or green gem, something like, I think it's blue or green. And we can, it's green actually, now that I think of it. So now we can get the hidden boxes. There's 3 hidden boxes on top of a green gem. And I will show you where they are in just a few seconds once we get there. It should be quite refreshing playing this level because it's much easier than the levels you were just playing. And there's the green gem up there. You can kind of see it. It's in the next room, right by the checkpoint. Just ride it up, go on the... And I missed because I suck. No excuse there, I just suck. And you get the 3 lives. And I didn't get the 3rd one, but I broke the box, so that's okay. And then you just go through the level like you normally would. And you just want to take your time, spin the skunks, because that's the best way to beat them. And we should be approaching the end of this level momentarily. And this isn't hard. I don't know really what to say about this one. It's not that hard. It's just that we couldn't do it earlier because we didn't have the green gem. But now we do. So now we can. Again, check for boxes. And that should be another gem. Yep, 16 gems. 10 to go. 10, you guys. Ah, the Great Gate. Now, this one is tricky. Yep, this level is a bastard. There is a hidden box in this level that is very difficult to find. And I'm invisible, that helps. Kill the turtle, kill the other turtle, kill the plant, and then kill the monkey. And so, remember that this is the level where you had those yellow gems at the end that you can go over in order to get to, like, the extended part of the level. Well, now that we have the yellow gems, you basically, you go on top of the Great Wall, and once you get up there, there's a hidden box. Don't forget to use the turtle to get that mask. Once you get up, watch out for, I'm invincible, doesn't matter. Always remember that those shield guys, they'll kill you if you're not ready for them. Okay, you really have to focus when you get to those guys. You gotta jump on them and you gotta spin into them. If you don't, they're gonna push you into the pit and they're gonna laugh at you and you're gonna be very upset. That's just the way it is. End of the level should be coming up, or the normal end of the level, not the true end. Alright, so now you go over the gems to the extended course, which is not fun, you guys, I'm telling you. I went through this level maybe 50 times before I figured out where the hidden box was. That's how long it took me. It's so utterly annoying. Don't miss that box over there on the right. That's not the hidden box, that's a regular box. Alright, so now kill the monkey. Watch out for the... I think there's a shield guy coming up. Now, that bouncy box there, you don't need it. Don't worry about it. Just break it. All you get from that is a life. It's not needed. So, watch out for the shield guy. Kill the plant. Now, you want to preserve this bouncy box. You want to go up and back into the wall, like I just did right there. Now, you want to go to the right. Now, somewhere on the floor here is a hidden box. You want to just spin. And jump and try and figure out where it is. You can't see it. It's invisible. I like to just spin. It's by one of those turquoise stat. There it is. Right there. Yeah. Now you want to go back because you're tempted to go forward and go out the regular way, but you still have to get that bouncy box that you bounced on, because otherwise you don't get all the boxes and you don't get the gem. It's an easy mistake to make. So that right there was the hidden box, by the way. Yeah. The first time I went through this, I couldn't figure out why those bouncy boxes were there. I had no idea what they were for. I didn't realize that you're supposed to go back onto the wall. I had no idea. But now I know. And now you know. Everybody wins. Isn't that great? Well, you still have to get through this level, which... And this is harder than it looks. There's a lot of tricky jumps here, and there's a lot of those shield guys and a lot of monkeys. A lot of monkey business. We don't want that, do we? Watch out for the shield guy. And we should be approaching the end of the level. Yep. And so this is the final ascent. And once we get through this, we'll get another gem. Which is quite nice. And just go up the box. Now there's a box up here. See that wooden box? You want to jump on it. And then jump on the metal one. There you go. Like that. And there you have it. 17 gems. Only 9 to go.